Hello everybody, welcome to another charting session here on the channel. Today it is February 4th, 2024, and it's Sunday, and I'll be going over sort of last week's action and what could happen this week. So on Friday, I did take this one trade, and we're going to quickly review it. So we go to maybe the 5 minute. No, I'm going to have to go to 1 minute. Okay, so I took this on ES and took this kind of near the end of lunch hour. And the reason I took this here at the time is because we have, let me try to look at this. I got to remember. So yeah, we had a break of structure. We were going to the upside. If you actually look at this right here, we had a really nice power of 3. And I mean, it wasn't super nice, but like it's a sort of a massive example of it, like a over-exaggerated example. So we have the accumulation right here, the manipulation right here, and as you can see, this tapped into this for value gap right here and respected it. Not 1 minute, sorry, 15. And then we had a push up, and here was our push up, just like this. I'm sure we also maybe took out liquidity, but there is no targeting liquidity here. But I did take a trade in this leg right here, and it was in this pullback. So we had a 15-minute fair value gap right here, and I saw us retrace into it, and I also saw this 1 minute fair value gap that we tapped into, rejected off strongly, and we had a nice push, and we were also kind of pushing out of this 15-minute fair value gap. We had a pullback, and I took it on this 1 minute right here, and I put my stop down to the CE of this wick, and we ended up respecting this, and got a push up, and I put my TP down up to right here. And as you can see, we also had on this manipulate right here, manipulation leg, I drew a standard deviation. We went straight down to this 4 area, and so I figured we were going to go back to 50% of the range. So I aligned a PD array that goes with 50%, and I took off my profits right here. I honestly, something about this trade that I wish I would have done a little bit better is that, hold on. Okay. Something that I wish I would have done a little bit better in this trade is actually just taken like one contract off here and then taken the other one off maybe at like this fair value gap or this fair value gap right here. As you can see, we respected this, and then we kind of just had a little bit of an uptrend the rest of the day. Going back to the 15 minute, we respected this fair value gap like before, and we also are slightly respecting it right now. I'm not really 100% sure what's going to happen. Let's try to look at this. So I'll take all this off. So we're looking at the daily. We have taken out this buy side, and then we rejected down. And I'm actually just going to remove all of this except this buy side liquidity. I want to keep the buy side liquidity. All right, just like this there. So that's sort of what happened here. We also are respecting this daily for value gap as well, just like so. And let me real quick do this. Okay, does this work? All right. So in addition to this, I kind of think that we're going to go up and take this. And the reason why is because, you know, we had a retrace down to this for daily fair value gap, and we strongly respected this. And, you know, if we're looking at this 4 hour, we respected this 4 hour, we're respecting this 15 minute. There's just a lot of prominent bullish PD arrays that we are respecting. And that does make me believe that we probably will take out this high. And I don't know, hopefully we have some good opportunity this week. One thing to notice though, we did have a small little breaker right here, and if you actually look at this, Where's my breaker block? Where's my breaker block at? I'm blind. There it is. Okay, so if I drag this out all the way down to here, and by the way, this is from 2022, right? Very, very long time ago, obviously. But we kind of did respect this really nicely, sort of, almost just perfectly respected this. But I don't think that's going to hold at all, even though we're going down a little bit. So that's kind of what I think is going to happen the rest of this week. I feel like, also, if we look at the weekly, I don't know, I just kind of feel like we're going to go a lot higher. We also did tap into this monthly fair value gap, but we did make another one, so we may retrace back down to this. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But I do have a very loose bias for this coming week. I do think we're going to be bullish, but I really wish that we would be bearish. Although, though, it would be really, really nice to either see these two things happen. One, we come up, and maybe this month we come sweep this level and displace back down. Or this could be an absolutely massive SMT. So there's two things that could possibly lead into us having a really bearish move, which would create so many good setups because all this liquidity. So that's what I'm hoping happens, but I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's really all I have. Really short charting session. It would have been a lot better if there was better things. I guess I could actually go over what you could have done to trade this move right here. So we have, you know, this massive just Thursday and Friday action, consolidation. We have manipulation back down. This was kind of a heavy manipulation though. I do think maybe it could have been starting from news. Did we have news at 8:30 on Friday? We might have. Let me check real quick. Okay, Friday. This is Friday. Yeah, we did. We had a lot of news 8:30, so that does make sense. And also news at 10 a.m. So this move was pretty much from news. But you could have traded this retrace. This would honestly be the best retrace. This right here or this order block right here you could have tapped into. But usually with FOMC, usually see a massive manipulation. It could either be going up or down. This one went down, tapped in this 15 minute, came back up. The second part of the news is going up, and they go into this fair value gap. But yeah, that's really all I have. I'm not super sure what's going to happen into this week, but we will see. I'll definitely let you guys know next charting session when I've more in the mindset of trading. This weekend I haven't really been in the mindset of trading because I haven't traded, but Monday's charting session will be a lot better. Plus we'll have a start to the week. We'll see kind of what's the week's going to maybe lead into. Something we might have actually, which would be really nice, is a Judas swing. So on Monday we have Judas swings. So it's sort of something like this. Let's go to the 4 hour. So you'll see what could happen is, actually let's look at it here on ES instead. So what could possibly happen is on Monday, a Judas swing is whenever we go a specific direction one day. I believe a Judas swing is like this. I got to look more into it. But we have a certain direction this way, right? So maybe Monday is just going to be an uptrend. And then the rest of the week will be the opposite of Monday's action. So the rest of the week could just be something like this. And the Judas swing is the Monday Judas swing. And it could take out any liquidity levels that we are near. And then the rest of the day just trickles down, or rest of the week trickles down. So that would be really, really nice to see. But yeah, that's all I have. Hope you all had a great weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday.